Hello.
Hello.
Do you like how I made it
Boo.
candy corns invading my face?
Corms.
Candy
We both have things growing
corns.
in our faces,
I'm
busting
lazy.
out of our
All
faces,
this means
facing
that
out of our
all,
grow.
all this means is that I'm
In.
lazy. I just do the same thing except with candy corns, basically.
It's funny because when I turn my head too fast, the googly eyes Google,
Hmm.
but it's close enough to my ear that it
You can
makes like
hear
a
it,
weird
yeah.
sound, and it kind of freaks me out a little bit.
That's funny.
um,
I like how these are laying back. They're like, no, we don't want to be. It's a new thing. I'm working on it. I just made these last night, today, this morning. I made these this morning.
and then Flash happened.
I don't. That man is
He tried to eat your
that
corn.
guy. I don't ever want to hear that. There's been something going on with my phone lately
What?
where it's like doing media instead of sound, and when I turn it down, it's like turning down something else that I'm not doing. Maybe it's because I was connected to YouTube for a minute.
I don't know.
Oh my god, we're so late. I was doing my makeup.
I was ready. I was just hanging out. Hold on. Cars. I'm doing a captcha, guys. Is that a car? What is that? That's not a car. Is that a car? This is a car. Is that a car?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you a robot?
I might be.
That's all the
Oh,
cars.
that's a car.
Oh, it just appeared.
Don't give me another car. That's a bus. You think you're tricky.
Whoa.
You son of a. Hey, I did it. Okay, so there's our chat. I'm having to do a little bit of
Modification of the stream.
re redo re refixerating. Okay. Did you
Hey, James.
hello.
Did I what?
Did you see I changed our background colors
Uh-huh.
to orange
Spoopy
and
colors.
purple
Yeah. You
and a
can't
little bit of
tell on the
yellow.
stream at all.
Well, no, but I and then if you look at them, you
Mm-hmm.
can tell. See, that's
Mm-hmm.
orange, and then
Hello.
oh, you can see the purple there, right by your head. Oh, it's turning into something else. But look behind you, how dim they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Because of
turned
those
them.
colors,
No, I
or
turned them way, way, way down so they wouldn't just be all like blown out, basically white
oh,
in
okay.
the in the video.
How are we? Not bad. I have a headache. Um, I finished a project. I almost didn't. Flash ate and try to eat one of these. I had kept them out all morning because I didn't want to keep them and stuff. And then as soon as I opened the door and he came in, it was like, all right.
Oh yeah, I am currently I'm ood. It
What's ood?
well,
Yeah, I have them all the time though.
it should hold on, let me uh it should be.
Huh?
Oh, that's you.
Thank you.
Oh no, undo. What happened? That shouldn't have happened.
What?
Why did that happen?
I don't know.
That's me. It's you.
You gave him a project.
That's me. Ah, here it is. I did the wrong thing. That was my fault. There. You see now I'm facing the wrong
Yeah,
way.
now if I talk to Brian, I have to see if I put my hand over here, it's
Boo.
gonna look like a ghost.
Boo. I guess I could flip our flip us onto either on the other sides, but I'm not going to because that's it's too much. It's too much work. So I'm just gonna
It's fine.
move it back
Brian can be ooed if he wants to.
and be oody.
Yeah, I've decided like the my look was just going to be standard like Halloweeny, but then like a little bit weird. I was thinking about making these. This was a hyperfixation I could not get rid of. So I was like, I'm gonna make some little types, some little candy corn horns. Although they're driving me crazy already. I knew it was gonna be a problem. Let me see if I can take them out and then do a fix. Fix them. Oh, that's starting. Fantastic. That's exactly what I needed. I hadn't had enough being screamed at today by Flash. See how light these are. I didn't say throw it. I just made it. I like candy corn just fine.
How do you feel about the flavored candy corns?
Those are good too. I like the raspberry ones.
They're pretty good. I like candy corn just fine.
I'm doing it this way this time. Ow, ow, ow. I hate these kind of clips.
I don't is liking candy corn a hot take? I don't.
Yeah, well, you don't know. Brian doesn't know about the drama.
Oh. There's drama.
Listen, if there's something people can argue about, there's drama.
Oh, I just mean it's not. They're not like circus peanuts.
No, there's like a lot of people that super hate candy corn.
Yeah, I mean, I can
and it's
believe
it's like a thing. It's like a personality trait to hate candy corn. Just like it's a personality trait to hate everything.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like more people would hate circus peanuts. I think circus peanuts are objectively bad.
I like them.
Objectively.
I also like circus peanuts.
Well, you're wrong.
Thanks, sweetie. I don't like super like them. Like, I'm not going to eat a whole bag of them or anything. I'll eat 2. So my thought was to actually make horns that were like colored like candy corn.
Yeah.
That could be the candy corn devil. But
then it didn't happen.
No, I mean, it's a lot of work for like a joke. You know? It's like a lot of work for a shit post, which technically I do that all the time.
I was going to say,
this was a lot of work, and that would be even more work that wouldn't be finished. Yeah, they're like packing peanuts, only they taste worse.
The circus peanuts?
Yeah.
They're packing peanuts with a worse texture and worse flavor.
I was trying to do like the whole thing with eyeshadow so that it would look a little bit more realistic, and I ended up having to go to face paint just because of the fact that like even if I put down like a white base and I put down like an orange base, like the white and the orange eyeshadow just don't look as good. Packing peanuts, Cooler Ranch.
I know I have
dressed them up with belly rubs. Ooh, check out these. Okay, I'm not gonna show my feet. Check out these leggings. They're leggings.
They're leggings.
Ouch. They're Joy Division leggings. I got Joy Division top too, but it's itchy in the back, and I'm not wearing it right now because I'm just wearing them because they're leggings and they're clean. And I'm also wearing a dress. See, there's a dress under here.
Excellent. Well done.
I'll let you see. It's this one with the little ties.
Ah, yes.
So you can see the top.
We did not dress up the kitties. We dressed up the kitties one time, I think, for like a minute.
So we had this like little dapper thing for a gimmick here.
Yeah, we had it's like a little bow tie with just the little part of the shirt.
Oh yeah, if you show feet
is that
here,
technically called a dickie?
That's like you could like get in trouble because it's considered a fetish. Although technically, like every single fucking thing you can do, it could be a fetish. Like people look like. I may have experience of seeing what people talk about as their fetishes, and let me tell you what, it's everything. Every single thing you can imagine on Twitch. It's all that. So there's like no reason to be like, oh, feet. You're trying to get feet guys, and it's like there are armpit guys. There are back of the leg guys. There are popping balloon guys. Like it's Hi lady girl.
Every kind of guys.
There are spitting guys. Like you can't like well that one's like really popular actually, but thanks anime.
Shall we see if there
I like how this see how there's like a realistic one down here? Just like popped out.
What?
See how it's like popped out?
The what?
One at the bottom.
The corn?
Can you see it? Yeah. See how it's like not inside the thing?
Yeah.
I keep thinking it's like a fucked up zit.
You weren't pointing at it. That's why I was confused.
Well, I can't. My eyes are inside of my own skull.
I understand, but I wasn't. You.
Oh, was I over here?
You were way too low.
Okay,
Flash,
he's out. He's out. Flash, you gotta go. You can't do this.
I'll give him 2 seconds. All right. Anyway.
2 seconds.
Shall we see if there are raccoons?
Oh, there's definitely raccoons. I saw them when I walked by. Check them out.
Oh, wrong.
Damn, that's a nice raccoon.
There we go.
There's 3 babies.
Oh, only 3.
Man, my head just wants to fucking hurt. Oh
Flash.
yeah, watching people sleep, like the very first live
right.
cams were basically
You're
that. Were sleep cams. Raccoonies, raccoonies, little babies, raccoonies. They have striped tails and they love peanuts. I wonder which ones those are. They came out a little bit late tonight, of course, because of all the people. And then Brian went and got some food because I ran out of food again because so many come throughout the night that like I don't know, man.
I swept up a bit
bag
because it was
like a 44 50-pound bag of dog food only lasts like 3 or 4 days. Yeah, you saw because the leaves were real bad.
there was only like the entire porch was just covered in leaves.
No, in fact, not only did we not get a lot of trick-or-treaters, but here's the thing, the universal sign for your house is doing trick-or-treating is to have the light on. And our light is broken. And I didn't know that. But like later on in the evening, early in the evening, it was still daytime, but like nobody came, like a few people came.
Belinda, that was not the reason nobody came. There was just nobody.
You didn't see any more people?
I was watching and we didn't miss anybody. And
yeah, it's just like very few people came.
It was still mildly light out when I noticed, because I went to turn the light on and it didn't work. So I went and replaced it. And nobody came after that either. So we didn't miss out on anybody. There just wasn't anybody. It seems to get smaller every year.
Yeah.
It's just how it is.
Well, yeah, and then like after 6:30, there was nobody. It's not that cold.
I mean,
it's chilly, but like not any chillier than it was when I did trick-or-treating.
Well, you know what it is. I mean, how many houses do you see go up for sale in this neighborhood?
Yeah.
On an annual basis. Like
there's not much of a neighborhood.
2 or 3.
Everybody just goes to the trunk or treats.
So I think what it is that like our neighborhood is just slowly becoming a retirement community. Like there's no kids here anymore.
Oh, does the mall do trick or treating? That's cool. Yeah, like trunk or treat is like a thing. It's such a big thing too that like most kids don't even want to go after that because they get so much candy from those. People decorate their cars and stuff. Oh yeah.
I was commenting on my Facebook earlier though that like the 1 year I tried to get, because I usually try and I usually get candy for about 50.
Yeah.
That's kind of like my target number. And the 1 year that I decided to get like less than that was the 1 year that I ran out. So now my strategy, rather than to try and get less candy, is just to get candy that I'm willing to eat myself.
Right. And then like when people come over, I'm just like, eat candy. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, I try to always have like a selection of like candy and then non-chocolate candy or anything that's been around nuts necessarily for people that might have allergies, and then I like to have little toys. So I did activity books this year that I got at Walmart and like little um pencils. But what I really want to do is get those boxes that you can get from like Oriental Trading Company. They're just like a box full of random prize toys.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Uh, of the maybe dozen kids that we had this year, one kid took a pencil.
Sure. And I mean, one kid took a pencil. But like, what happens when a kid comes trick or treating who can't have candy? You know, and it's
Well,
like
I'm just saying,
got
but like
diabetes, got whatever. I just want to
we,
have it all. I just want to have it.
I was since I was figuring we weren't going to get
Quarters.
that
That's
many,
cool.
I was offering everything to everybody.
Yeah, good. I usually offer it to the adults too. Yeah. We should. I wish that like there was more of a like neighborhood around here, because I would definitely like hook up with the neighbors down the street who actually decorate their yard, and like I would decorate. It's just that I can't do hardly do anything. Like I barely did this. Kid who took the dice bag, nice.
Dice bag, wow.
That's great.
Oh, that's Creedmoor.
Creedmoor,
Is that Criedmore?
baby. So I got this game that I need like a lot of caffeine so I can get scared easy.
Yeah. Will that
Probably.
happen?
I don't know.
See, oh, okay.
So Brian and I are very hard to jump scare, and this game is about jump scares, but it's supposed to be like a 90s style found footage horror movie, but then the actual scares are like randomly generated.
I
Not random, but like there's a set of like different sets of ones you can get. So like if you play the game over and over again, you won't get the same ones, and it's always different. And the game only progresses if you are moving forward. I'm worried that it's a WASD.
I'm worried that we're gonna lose because I'll be yelling at Flash.
So, okay, but how it works is you hook it up to your microphone, and there's like a level that you can yell or whatever. You can talk, and then like the level is like once you hit that level, you die, basically. You're supposed to survive for 18 minutes.
18 minutes.
Yeah.
That's so many minutes.
But like Brian and I are like pretty much not they're like
Unflappable.
not very easy to jump scare, but
That's
my
not true.
hope is it depends. Like we're easy to startle. But if we're like expecting a jump scare, like I get jump scared in movies all the time because I'm talking and I'm not like paying attention. But if I'm actually paying attention, I'm like, oh, jump scare. Like, you know what I mean? Stupid jump scare. But I can sometimes. I get mad sometimes. I'm like, damn it. I missed a jump scare. See, it does. It looks like a zit because it's not lying.
Oh.
It's just like, huh? It's just hanging out. It's got a little shadow on it. All of
It's
the
like an
time.
ornament. It's like an ornament hanging off the bottom.
You know what would be cuter? Let's do this. What if it was like goat ears? What if it was this way? You know what I'm talking about?
So, like straight out the side.
Yeah, like out down here.
Oh, is that goat ears?
Like, or like, you know, it could be goat ears.
Yeah, there you go.
It's kind of cute.
Oh, those are okay. Those are clips, not barrettes.
I mean, oh my god. The truth is, God, I can just hear it like destroying my hair. There it is. That's cute. Little goat. Little goaties.
Bah.
Bah. Candy corn. Candy goat. I'm the candy goat. Okay, you can let the boys in.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, so like one of the problems is when we go to like haunted houses, I like going, but we don't really get startled, and I don't think we make like the people mad because like we're obviously still having a good time. Like some people go in and they're like, I'm not gonna get scared, and then they like walk all the way through, and it's like, why did you even go? Like you weren't looking at anything. You were just trying not to get scared, and then you did and punched somebody and got arrested. So, because
What a great time.
if you know your fight or flight is punching people, then don't go to a haunted house.
Bad idea. Worse idea.
You get into headspace. I wish I could, but like the reality is that like my fight or flight is like not good, and I just love props and I love Halloween makeup, and I think that I just get like carried away with that because regular stuff scares me, but like Halloween stuff usually doesn't. So like I think that these videos will probably be, or this game will probably be kind of scary. Do you want to see Cat Cam?
Oh yeah. Hold on.
They probably want some drugs. Drugs for cats. Those are very strange cats.
Oh no, the cat cam is not catting.
Did it die again?
Oh, I think I know why. There it is.
Yay. Now they're
And
gone.
now they're gone.
Cat drugs, woo! Cats love catnip, they are high on cat drugs. Not yet. Brian has to get some. Actually, it's a good time to get it. Flash is out of the room.
Okay.
How long will it take? Don't, without Brian calling. He has taken it out of the drawer. Let me do a timer.
I'm trying to be quiet because if he hears it, he'll know.
Yeah, he'll hear it. I was gonna set a stopwatch. Okay. From the time he opens it.
Nope.
Oh, he's here. 5 seconds.
Not even. He heard me open the.
Bam! He throws himself against the wall. Here, turn the lights up a bit.
Don't.
Nope.
Don't come to me.
Did you put it on all three?
No.
For Creedmoor?
Creedmoor will go to the top.
Okay. Creedmoor! I don't have any. I'm just sitting here. Don't look at me. What, did Dad not give you enough? Go over there and touch it. He'll go back. Oh, there's drugs. What?
Go get him.
Father? Bam. There he goes. Creamer's like, wait, was there drugs? I want drugs. I want some. You should pick him up.
You going, Creedmoor?
He doesn't know where it is. Creedmoor! Come here, baby. He's like, where are we going? What are we doing? Creedmoor just ran in the other room. He's like, are we playing? And there's Flash. They all think... Amazing. Flash just... Oh my god. So, Brian went to get Creedmoor. Creedmoor ran. And then because Brian was talking to Creedmoor, Flash ran after them because he thinks that they're going to go get a snack. And now they're all just gone. Hello. Oh, Flash has a spring. And the front door just closed. That makes sense. Oh, there's snack. They haven't had snack. Where were you? Hello? I don't know what's happening anymore. Brian's just gone now. He said, the problem is they haven't had their other treat, but I don't know where he is. I'm pretty sure I heard the front door close. Anyway, I'm by myself and I don't know why. I'm just sitting here having a good time. I'm gonna head out. Sleep well. Oh, did you play Paladins tonight? I hope it was fun. Now I know he's giving them the treat, but I didn't know what he was doing earlier. Now I know it's that. He's giving him wet treat. We're going to give Gimmick some too. Gimmick is sitting next to me, and she's just meditating. She's literally sitting right next to me. She's facing the other way, sitting up, eyes closed. So before you gave them the snack, where were you? Did you go outside?
No, I was trying to follow Creedmoor, and he went to the kitchen.
I thought I heard a door close. I thought I heard the front door close.
It was the garage door because I also cleaned up.
Ah, after her.
Yes.
Okay, I was well. So you like went in there, and I was like, "Where the? He's just gone now." I don't know what happened. Now Gimmick is getting her treat. She's no longer meditating because treats are nice. She loves them.
All right.
Okay, Flash. Mr. Flash. Mr. Fantastic Flash, what are you doing, sir? He's following Brian. Once again, it's just you and me. I hope you had a lovely Tuesday. I ate half of 100 bar.
All right.
I need some head pillows.
Why didn't you get some?
What do you mean?
I don't know. You said it like an hour ago, and you're like,
because I thought you had some in here.
I've never had them in here. No, like when you went into your office, you were like, I'm gonna have some headphones.
No, because I was busy.
And, yeah, but they were literally right next to you the whole time.
There used to be head pills in here. I know, because I put them in here. The headache things are very interesting because they just keep happening. And I just... You can't tell as much that my face is droopy right now, so that's nice. You can watch me choke on a pill for a second.
Why didn't you just turn your camera off?
Because I don't know where that button is.
It's the button that says this one. Boop.
Face R.
Boop. Yeah, face right. Face left.
Well, the cats are gone.
That's why I made that button. I made the button for you.
I know, but I didn't know which one it was. You hadn't told me.
I think I did last time.
Was I sober last time? I'm still here. Oh, my lip is... Are they out of food or are they just gone?
I think they're just gone. There weren't... Yeah, I can see food there.
Okay. Yeah, there'll be more later. They're probably just... Well, the garage door.
What about the garage door?
The garage. No, you just went in the garage. That's probably what it was. They hear that. They hear the sound. They can hear the sound of the front door opening and closing, and they... Ooh, Taco Bell. Oh, yeah, dinner.
I got you dinner.
I know. I wasn't complaining. I forgot. I had forgotten I hadn't eaten yet. Listen, I had a busy day, okay? I made chocolate that was hot. And then I made whipped cream that was not. And then I swept the porch. And then I fed the birds, not in that order. And the other animals. And then I did a makeup. Lots of eyeballs. Then I did another makeup.
With no eyeballs.
Some eyeballs were involved.
With non-eyeballs.
Non-googly eyes. Actually, so I made these this morning, like on stream. They're probably not all the way dry yet. I used cosplay foam. What is this?
Too much? Oh, shit.
Is it?
I don't know.
How fast can Belinda drink this tequila? Should I shoot the salt too, or?
No. I wasn't intending for you to do that.
I'm joking. Tablespoon of salt challenge.
Yeah.
The makeup looks sick. Yeah, I love his. So I tested. So I did a play test on his. I tested a bunch of stuff, and here's the thing. My ADHD brain has this thing where, like, when I am trying to sleep, I've learned that the best way to help me sleep is to think, instead of like spiraling out of control and thinking about a bunch of stuff. I think about projects that I want to work on, because when I'm in the moment and I'm working on a project like this, what happens is invariably when I'm in the middle of it, I go, oh, I could have done it this way. Oh, I could have done it that way and it would have been easier. Oh, this actually would have been easier. I should have done this. And I don't think about it, right? And so what had happened was is I wanted to come up with a way to, one, utilize my googly eyes, two, make something that was spooky but not too scary that it would like make kids upset. Because some people and some kids have extreme trypophobia, and I have it, but also I love it at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, I am so freaked out by trypophobia, like trypophobic stuff, but I love it. So I will absolutely make the nastiest wounds, and I've like made not pimples, but like things that you could burst before, like. But what I wanted was something that was spooky, but not something that was so off-putting. So like that it's very obvious that those are just Google eyes. You know what I mean? And so I was trying to come up with all these ways to do it, and I thought, what if I just make the background blue and I simplify it? Because I was like making these prosthetic pieces. I got 3 different types of prosthetics in the other room for this, for his. Because it was gonna look like a wound with them poking out and like coming through and like dirty and nasty and like, dripping with yellow shit and stuff. But I didn't do that.
By the way, for those of you who don't know, so the phobias, are those Latin roots or are those Greek roots?
uh they're they're my butthole roots. What are you talking about?
Well, trypophobia. Like it's one of those phobias.
Where they just put 2 words together?
Well, no, where it's not obvious what it is that you're supposedly scared of.
Yeah. It's holiosity.
Yes. So that one's holes, but
It's very specific though. It's like holes that look like things that they're on alive things. Sometimes in rocks, but like not always. It depends on the hole. They have to be a specific type of hole. But like I was coming up with like all these really cool makeup ideas that I could do with holes. And that's what we ended up with, was that. And I also decided not to use too many eyes, because I have every size of eye, and much larger and much smaller than those, and I could have like filled up all of the space with eyes, if that makes sense, and like it would have been really spooky, but I just didn't want to make it too bad. And like I said, it was one of those things where like I thought it through it a bunch of times while I was trying to go to sleep, and then when I finally started working on it, I just worked on the ideas so I could see if the ideas worked the way I wanted them to, and they all did work the way I wanted them to, but I still think they were too creepy for 8-year-olds. And also for Facebook, every time I do a actually creepy makeup look, I get like, please put a content warning on this. So I have like toned it way down from like what I would normally do for Halloween, just because if I know if I'm going to post it on Facebook, I'm going to have to like. And here's what happens: when you nest stuff on Facebook or Instagram, I have stuff nested on Instagram that like no one would ever see, because they would have to be looking at the nesting warning, and then they would have to actually look at like what it is to see what it is, and they're likely to just pass it by, and so those never have any views on them. Anyway, yeah, I think that's really cute. And I did it on stream because I had already tested it and I knew it would be fast enough that like if anybody wanted to do it, it's like 4 colors of face paint and googly eyes. And I put latex on those to stick it to him, but like most people have eyelash glue. You don't have to have latex for that. And you could do that same look with eyeshadow. So you wouldn't even have to do it with face paints. But like that's something that anybody can do in 10 minutes. And like I even had.
I think this was like 20,
So
25 minutes.
I posted the very simplified version of it that I was going to do on Facebook, but also I made another version for myself that had latex built up a little bit and like gross stuff. And I figured out a way that even that could be done pretty simply. So it can get simpler than this and still be like cool looking from far away, especially. Just depends on like how much contrast you do. The more contrast, the more cartoony it looks. That's why this is like very contrasty. It's on purpose because I'm not trying to. Look, I have a face full of pus right now.
Well, that's pleasant.
The only thing I'm kind of mad about is just I don't think I would use not mad, but like I don't think I would use eyes that are quite that big because I can see like when he turns sideways, I can see like right past inside behind it, and I know that it's gonna hold. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's lightweight and it's held on with latex. But the things that I made with the actual pieces, um, I might bring one in after a minute when I go to the bathroom so you can see them, but they're actually all together and it's like a piece that is like curved on some foam, this kind of foam, so that it will fit your face, which I couldn't do with those. But like I said, they're way creepier. It's going to be like weird textures and like bumpiness and grossness. One time, you should tell them about the phone because it was today. How many years ago was that?
Gosh,
when did the seven,
whatever the Note
7
7 was, which is probably like 6 or 7 years ago for Halloween.
Of course, Brian got one because like he was all on the Note.
No, it was gonna be my first Note. Actually, I think that was my.
That was gonna be your first Note.
That was my that was me
going from Windows.
Yeah, switching from Windows Phone to Android.
Nice.
And yeah, I got a Note 7, and then they
and they recalled it.
And then they recalled it because
first they were like it causes blah blah blah, and then they were like now you can't take it on planes. Now it's recalled. Now it's recalled again.
Yeah, well, so they recalled it because if you don't remember, they could spontaneously like catch on fire or I'm sorry,
explode,
vent with flame. So then they recalled it, and then they sent. So like I sent mine back. They sent me a new one, and then a little bit more time passed, and then they were like, "No, actually, it's not fixed. This is done.
This is garbage, and we're gonna eat a lot of shit for this." So, Brian had one.
Yeah, I had one, and everybody knew I had one.
And so they were commenting.
So, it became kind of like a thing. So and Halloween happened to be on a weekday, like it is today. So for Halloween, Belinda did my makeup and just did like this huge burn on the side of my face.
Okay, all right.
It was just super gnarly looking.
Okay, first of all, I just want to say this. Yes, it was realistic. However, it was Halloween. Also, if you've ever been to the hospital for burn treatment, they don't just leave a gaping wound on your face. I just want to say that, okay? I want to say that, like, if your coworker... Anyway, so you go to the hospital, you get burned, you don't leave with just, like, giant open sores. Like, they don't do that. That's all I want to say about that. Anyway.
Well, they would probably have...
cleaned it?
A bandage on it.
Right, you'd have a bandage on, at the very least. If not, like, Tegaderm or whatever. And so I did a burn on his face, and then he printed out a picture of a blown-up phone, and he put it on a piece of polymer clay, and that went inside of his phone case. So he was at work, and... people asked him if his face was really burned, and it was like it was his Halloween. It was Halloween.
That was pretty gnarly though. Look at that.
Right, which would never look like that. You would never come to work with your face burned to a singe, and nobody would know about it. Well, so I am super into like special effects makeup and like wounds. I love wounds. I have like a box that's just full of plaster molds of like bullet wounds that I've made that I will probably never use. Like I have a portfolio of wounds, and I can't show them very often because I'm not a makeup YouTuber. So like I can't do a bunch of SFX stuff because I'm not that good at it, like doing it at the same time as I'm talking. And I always like run out of ideas, but I have ideas. And so I like to make stuff ahead of time. So that if I ever do like a zombie walk or whatever, or somebody who just wants to come over and have me do their makeup, which happens more often than you would think. But like sometimes people come over and they're like, "Can you do my makeup for Halloween?" And I'm like, "Sure." By the way, I got these bullet wounds and these poppable cysts. If you want some, you can put some custard in them and pop them and have someone else eat them and really freak them out. And so I really love it. So like if anybody ever wants creepy makeup done or glam makeup done, come on over. I'll do it. It's fun. I love doing that shit. Anything really, anything like that. Brian
Yeah,
will tell you. There's that room is like four things. It's paper, glue,
I'm pretty sure paper is like two of the four
paper, glue,
things. Paper, more
makeup,
paper.
and abandoned instruments. And I've given a lot of the makeup away to my little sister because she really likes glam makeup, and I ended up giving her a bunch of my glam stuff. Because I actually because of my allergies, even though I really love doing makeup, a lot of brands I can't wear because they have scented stuff. I can't use that. I'm not wearing any mascara. I'm allergic to almost all of it. So I have to either make my own up in a little batch that I can use, or I have to just not have it. But so I don't have like a bunch of. That's not true. I was gonna say I don't have a bunch of glam stuff, but I don't have like a lot of the palettes that I used to basically. Yeah, makeup's great anytime. Also, so that's the other thing too. Face painting. I have face painting shit. I have every kind of face painting shit, including like the black light stuff. So if people come over and they want a game, I could do like a black light makeup basically at any point. So as long as I'm not like dying of a headache, which is my
Every day.
life now. Oh, yeah, that'd be fun. I love doing it. I also love like one of the things I really love is like coming up with a new way to do the same thing. Like I've never ever in my life drawn a candy corn. I've never thought about it as a costume at all until the other day. I was just like, candy corn horns. My brain was like, that's really stupid. And I was like, oh, I'm definitely doing it. Because like the reality is, I've been working on this crown that I want to make, and the only reason that I haven't done it is because I'm trying to hold on to money right now, and I have a purchase that I have to make if I want it, and if I want it to really look nice, I have to purchase the nice version of it. You know how like a company will make something and then Amazon will just rip it off, or some company will rip it off and sell it through Amazon, and it's like $20. Well, for this, I want it to actually look nice, and so my concept was I want to make these bats, and I've posted some of them on Facebook, but I want to make these bats that are basically cutouts. And inside of the cutouts, there will be clear plastic to make it kind of look like stained glass. And then the bats will frame a moon. But the moon is actually a lamp. It's that moon lamp. I've been wanting one of those for years anyway, and I was always going to buy one, but they're like $70. And I didn't want to buy a moon for $70 right now. That's just I want to make sure that I get something that's the approximate size and that I like make the actual structure of the bats. And then I, of course, because it's my ADHD thing, right? I've come up with ways to make the crown, ways to attach the bats to the crown, all the different things that the bats could be made out of, but also ways to take it back off so that I can put something else on the crown, and ways to turn it into just a sitting lamp. So it's a crown, but also a lamp, and it's like those are like the things I'm still going through, and that was going to be my Halloween costume. It was going to be like that moon crown, and I was going to do like a bat princess or something. I don't know. I didn't go any further than that, but I would have worked around it just like these dumb things. So this was my second choice. I also wanted to make a bat like there's like a circlet, but I wanted to create my own bat circlet that was out of like faux leather that just like comes out like this and around, and then with the thing is, bats are like coffin shaped, so like to make like a little coffin jewel in the middle of it, I thought that would be cute. But again, I only got the Halloween energy yesterday. That's the thing, right? Like for me, when I was younger, I was working on Halloween.
In September.
Oh, in August. I
In
was working on
August.
Halloween in August. By the time September rolled around, I already had like the cross lounge meeting plans for like what we were going to do for October, because it starts in the beginning of October. It runs for months. So like a month in advance, I was already ready for October most of the time. And so when I got older and like I've been having like more problems with my, obviously mobility with my back and the stuff with my head, it's like I have all this stuff. Brian will tell you, I have four things of floral stuff that's like half of it's just autumn stuff. For these wreaths, and there's like 1,000 skeletons in this house because they were all bought for the purpose of some kind of craft or design that wasn't just to have skeletons. So I didn't finish most of those projects, but like under normal circumstances, with the way that I work and how around Halloween when I'm doing okay, I would have had 20 things done by now. And I'm still working on stuff from last year. Like I have a little thing that I was working on that's not finished yet. And it's like that's just the way it is now.
Linda.
I'm glad that I got these done. I haven't gotten a when was the last time I got a craft done?
Today.
Before that though.
I don't know.
Right. It's been a long time since I've got like finished a craft.
Um what are the alternate, because like the classic Halloween colors are like orange and black, right?
Yeah. And then purple and green?
Purple and green?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
bright like lime green?
Lime green.
Well, not like electric green. Like Frankenstein, man.
Okay.
How do you not know Halloween colors? All the ones I'm wearing except green. Black, white, orange, yellow, green, purple, and pink if it's a sunset. Jesus.
I'm adding a sorry, when you added it, it gets
Oh, that's cool.
real bright.
Yeah,
first.
like I really wanted to do a thing where I made more wreaths and stuff, but like I made that one Halloween wreath. That wreath has been on the door since I made it. I hung it and it's there now. It has real spiders in it now. I am not moving it.
There we go. I added a green.
Hooray.
How's that?
Looks like aqua on cam a little bit. Christmas? See, yeah, Christmas is something like I don't really celebrate it at all, so it's like not something I decorate for. So like Halloween is my Christmas. It's better than my birthday for me, so it's like one of those things that I just like. I like it. I love making props. Like that's my favorite thing is like making a decoration that I can add to my stuff. Because what always happens is I like want to go to Spirit Halloween and I'm like, man, that's a good idea if it was actually executed well. You know what I mean? Or I go to like Target or something and I see a bunch of stuff and I'm like, man, this is all stupid. I can make better stuff than that. And then it's like, okay, well then I should just do it. But then I don't do it. But I used to.
One more check.
I've made all kinds of
brighten
weird
up that
stuff.
purple just a little bit.
A few years ago, I carved this heart that is like a little smaller than like real size human heart, and it's still sitting in a box. But my idea was I had made this box for it so that once I actually made a mold of it, like a silicone mold, I was going to put a little motor in it. And I've come up with all these different ways to like make the motor work, but I wanted the heart to pump when you open the book. But I want it to be mechanical, so you can like kind of see through it and see the little mechanisms working. And so I just don't. That's just not getting done. I wanted to make a lockbook that like had a way that you could insert these crystals into the front of it, but the crystals would have a magnet in it, and like you would have to insert them a certain way to make it like a book that opens, and also like a lockbox. And obviously that's not going to happen. Like I figured out how to do it like 14 ways. It's not going to happen.
I thought I brightened up the purple, but I don't know that it did.
You should color up the purple instead of brighten it if you can.
Well, that is
it full color?
Yes.
Skeleton puking into a barrel. That's funny. So here's what I really want to do is take one of those like mid-sized skeletons and like just take the rib cage and make it into a lamp, but instead of having it be like just a black lamp that's like fancy or whatever, what I want to do is I want to make it look like real bone and make it look old, and then make it look like there's moss and trees and plants and like mushrooms and stuff like growing through it and then out of the ribs, and then those can be little lights, and then the actual lamp itself is just like a regular lampshade. But again, it's not going to happen. Because now I like that skeleton because it sits with my other skeleton and I like know it now and I don't want to cut its torso off. Is that stupid? That's weird, right? Yeah, I mean, that is fun. But yeah, like I've wanted to make that for years now. Like I've had that other skeleton, that like mid-sized one, for I don't know, 4 or 5 years now, for that project, because I want a side table lamp, and it's like that's what I want, but it's not happening yet. One day it will. One day I'll be like, oh, a lamppost, that's perfect for the thing I want to do, and then I will buy a different skeleton to make it with, because of who I am as a person. Because that one has a wig on it now. It's practically family. What? It's a baby. It's Jonesy's baby.
Jonesy's baby. Baby Jones.
Jonesy Jr.
Jonesy Jr.
It's so small. Well, it's not small. It's not tiny. I have like tiny ones too, all over the place. It's actually kind of hard to count how many skeletons are in here. You'd have to notice them. I had this idea where we get like full time skeletons, like a bunch of them, full size skeletons, and just like paint them the same color as the wall, and then just slowly start adding them to the red wall in the living room, and see how long it takes people to notice.
I just keep
Because
looking.
it's so tall up there. That's why. It's not like a regular wall where you would walk in and see it immediately. You'd have to actually like look up and actually notice. I think that's fucked up though, and I love it.
I keep looking behind me because the problem is like this right here. No, you can't see that one. This right here.
He's solving problems. I'm gonna pee while you explain.
That is purple right now, but it doesn't look purple. It doesn't render purple in the video. So I'm trying to like find the setting that makes it look correct on camera, even though it doesn't look correct in the room. Oh wait, I can turn Belinda's camera off. Woo, bye. And I think the issue is basically you just have to make it significantly darker. This one. No, you can't see that one. Gotta wait for it to come out like this one. Yeah, that still looks not purple, but oh well. All right, I'm over it, I guess. uh, Basically, it doesn't look purple till you get it almost way, way, way down. Oh yeah, I saw in the chat that you got the all four of the F-Zeros going. That's awesome.
I'm gonna make myself a drink. Do you want one?
Yes.
You want one?
I will have
one drink.
Um.
What would you like?
Mm,
We've got soda.
I'll take one of those orange sodas.
We have orange sodas.
Yes.
Do you want diet or regular?
I believe there's only diet left.
Do you want alcohol in it?
Sure.
Do you want heavy cream in it?
It's sure.
Okay.
It's probably it's already orange cream.
Italian boozy orange cream soda with extra cream it is.
I always feel like I want to have like a wider camera because like there's oftentimes a cat like right here. There is one right now, but you can't see her at all. I have the I have the cat camera on the opposite side of us, but I feel like I need a cat camera on this side of us. I don't have to tell her that you said I can right at her. She does not care. Gimmick is not a cat. I would pick her up and show her, but she's also the cat that doesn't like to be picked up at all. So I will just pet her off camera. Gimmick, she's I think 15 now. She's getting up there. Let's see. I think got her in 2008. So, yeah, that would make her about 15. Yep. She's our old lady for sure. Actually, I guess so the usual person that comes to babysit the cats.
Okay, here you go.
When
You
we
got one creamy, dreamy sprackatini.
Thank you. Did you try it?
Nope.
Oh. Well, that'll be fun.
There is one shot in it, dude. You test it out. So baby Brian can have a drink.
I I am a baby.
Tastes like orange dream to me.
Heck yeah. Um what was it? Oh, the person that usually comes to babysit our cats is not available this next time that we're going to be gone. So we had to get somebody different, and she came over the other day to just see the place and meet the cats and go over all the details and stuff like that. And she has three cats that are like 15, 16, and 17. So she's got like this whole brood of older cats, which is wild. And who have I just talked to somebody. um oh yeah, that's right. Uh One of the friends that we moved those pump machines for down in Bloomington over this past weekend has a cat that's 20 now. Holy moly, that's wild. He was telling us that that cat has recently gone blind, but his hearing and his sense of smell are both pretty good. It seems. Um, Definitely perked up when we turned on the pump machine, and definitely knew precisely where the treats were when they were laid down for him. So he may not be able to see, but he still gets around just fine. Oh, I realized I changed views and then came back to this one, and then of course it defaults with this camera on, so turn it off. As long as the motor and the squacker work. Yeah, I don't know. I hadn't I I didn't get close enough to hear any to hear the purr, and he wasn't particularly chatty while we were there, but he seemed like he was doing all right. He wasn't like running around, but he certainly wasn't having any trouble getting around either. Able to jump up and down off of things and move around. So I I hope to be doing that well when I am that scaled age. You had an old cat growing up that sounded like he smoked his whole life. So he'd like a gravelly meow. Is that what you're saying? That's I'm trying to imagine what that sounds like.
I made one for myself with the other half.
Yeah. Did you like it? Is that why?
Yeah. I had some of the gyoza.
Oh,
from
that is
place.
nice.
They're good. Oh, you just now tasted it?
Yes. Yeah, the food's good.
Good.
I would get from there again.
Okay, I'm back.
It's close too.
Yeah, I had a drink.
All right, are we gonna take a look at this game?
Sure.
Is that what we're
I'm
doing?
gonna make you control it.
Okay. Boop.
It's good. I can taste the honey in it though.
Oh, you don't like honey?
Mm-mm. It's like an aftertaste.
Have not seen this game at all, so I don't know.
Yep.
What it's gonna do, or how it works, or anything.
Yep.
Or what monitor it's going to show up on.
Well, that should just be a Steam thing. We'll find out, I guess.
Oh, it's.
Oh wow, their rice is really seasoned.
It's actually really good.
Hibachi delivery. Inexpensive too for what it was.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than OEC.
Yeah, it is. It says it's running the install script.
Does that mean your thing came up or something?
Well, it did, and I said yes.
Hmm.
But I don't see. Hello?
Oh, it's launching. No.
That's what. Yeah, it says launching, but then it says running install script underneath, but I don't see it.
Looks like it's loading. It's doing that little loading thing.
That little loading thing?
See?
Oh, there it
Your
goes.
mouse?
Finally. Starting to...
It's been running this whole time, I think. Okay. An Unreal Engine 5 for cat face.
One second. It came up on the wrong...
Flashing lights.
Monitor.
Okay.
Before playing Don't Scream, please play the game the way we intended. This means setting up your microphone correctly. Here's how to do that. You should be able to speak only quietly, not loudly, with slight gasps or sudden sounds counting as screams. If you speak too loudly and your voice exceeds the threshold of the microphone divider line, a red flash will appear on the screen, signalling a scream. It's up to you to find a comfortable balance between speaking softly and what should be considered a scream when you calibrate your microphone. For optimal results, you should determine the best distance to position the microphone from your mouth. Please be aware that external audio software can impact your game's microphone calibration. Adjust settings in both your game and audio software for optimal calibration. Thanks for listening, play fair, and most of all, don't scream.
Okay.
Okay.
Before I get there,
Yeah,
I'm trying
get out
to...
of that. You have to do Alt-Tab.
Well, I'm trying to get it so that I can...
Before playing Don't Scream...
No, stop!
have to quit and then go into the settings. There's actually raccoons out right now.
One.
There's two.
Two.
They're just at the other side. Yeah.
Will it work if I start it from this screen?
Hopefully. Nope. I think you have to just set it up to do that. Just make it not full screen.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to do, but I don't
see
where to do that in here.
Did HD change it?
Nope.
We might have to look this up. Yeah, those are the teddy bears.
I might be able to do it if I
switch the display input.
Make
that one too.
Well, if I specify.
That's one. Right.
No, not exactly. If I specify that number 2 is main, it might go there. Let's find out.
There it is.
Okay. And then it's not full screen because of course it's not. Because why would it ever just work?
If you double click it, does it go? No. Settings bar. To the right.
That's not for the. Yeah, that. Hold on.
Flash is sitting right in front of me.
There we
go. All right. So we just set the mic. I just want to do it how it is.
Well, we'll probably have to set something up, but
yeah.
I need to.
Turn the lights down.
Well, no, I need to stop the the animation of the background because I don't think it can handle doing both of these things right now.
Just turn it off. Just delete it for now, or not delete it, but turn the eye off.
No, it's Let me just let it. It should play to the end and then probably be fine.
It's better if it's not loading it, though.
There we
go. All right.
Okay. So what are we looking at here? Microphone calibration. Oh, it's not hearing me.
It's not hearing you?
At all.
Okay, so... I bet that's because the inputs...
It probably can't pick it up.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so it is picking it up with...
So if we're just talking like this, that was open. But if we're just talking like this, it's okay. And that looks terrible. It's really weird. Seems wrong.
What do you mean?
Like the video. It's only picking up a little bit of what we're doing. Should we be closer to the mic?
Well, it's set down way to...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, now it'll...
Put it at, like... Go down. I want to be able to talk like this, maybe, without going talk like this, maybe. No, don't go lower than that. Just kind of be quiet and you have to speak in your very quiet voice.
Okay.
You have
Is
to be
this
quieter
considered
than
that? Okay, so that's too loud,
that.
right?
You have to be quiet.
All right.
We can take it. We can take it down a little because I think it's gonna pick up stuff in the room.
You mean take it up a little bit?
Yeah, it's supposed to be found footage. I watched Dan and Phil play this. It looks really cool. And it's in beta right now, or whatever. Early release. They also played this horrifying golf game.
Where they... Okay, so that's...
It's behind so far. Okay. Okay, I think we can do this, maybe. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just stay right around there. We'll just have to whisper. Not directly into the microphone.
Yeah, but I don't think the stream can hear us at all. At that
Crank us up.
level. It's already at the max. Like, it's set to be. So I think we need to turn this down a little bit so that we can at least... Wait, do I want it lower? Does that mean... Or do I want it...
No, you want it lower.
I want it higher.
Yeah, see, no, you want it lower.
Okay, I want it higher. Or lower, okay. Alright, so if I set it to like 15 and then I'm speaking normally here.
Which we shouldn't be speaking normally. We should be a little lower.
Okay, so like this?
Mm-hmm.
That seems like it's
We probably won't be talking a whole lot at all.
right on the edge.
Because we have to concentrate
Yeah, but I don't...
on the game.
Can you still hear us in the stream? This looks like it's
We can mic up Brian separately with a little lav mic.
it looks like it's barely
Yeah, I don't know if the graphics card can run this. Wow, but that's kind of just that's computer was the other day too.
use the flashing microphone icon to lower the microphone sensitivity slider.
Okay. Is it
Okay,
doing
so-
that?
No, it's not. I wonder too, can I... What if I set it to...
That might be better.
Is that your camera mic or is that my camera mic though?
I don't know. I think it's probably yours.
Oh, it says restart required. Oh.
Restart.
Okay.
Yeah, restart it and do that instead. You can turn the it up. I thought you were going to do that anyway.
You thought I was
I
going to
didn't
do
realize
what?
you were using the same microphone for that.
Well, it is the most central microphone, but...
Right, but
Hello, Vanessa.
hi. Don't mind me, just digging for rice on my tits. Okay, which one is it?
Okay, so...
Not the nano. Not the nano. Oh my god, it keeps flashing. Okay. Restart.
Belinda is eating. That's why it sounds like she's eating.
No, I just have random rice down my boobs for no reason. Did you have a good Halloween, Vanessa? They call me Mr. Rice Tits. It's so hard to eat fried rice with chopsticks. I love eating regular, like, sticky rice and all the other kinds of rice with chopsticks, but fried rice is not for chopsticks.
Okay.
All right.
Now it's not picking. Okay, so it is on a different mic this time.
Yeah. Okay.
So
if we're talking down.
So that's
Is it yours or mine?
I guess we can do this.
It should be mine because I talk much quieter than you in my quiet voice. Wait. Hold on.
I'm going to say it's on mine.
Okay, well.
So.
Put it on mine. Isn't that 4 days? You sit outside. I've only done that once, and it was because we had COVID. That's what's going to happen, right? You know that, right? Brian and I aren't going to scream. One of the cats is going to come in here and be like, "Wah!" Creedmoor. Hi, baby. Come here, honey. You want to come sit with Mama? Yeah, come here. Come on. Don't get smacked on the way by Gimmick. Come here, sweetie. Creedmoor, come here. Don't get distracted. Just turn around. Go this way.
Oh, this is strange. So, it seems like it's working. Like the game is working better.
Gotta calm down.
What?
Because it flashes every time you talk. But okay, it seems like it's working better.
Everything's working better, but all of the levels are like way high because like now we're totally peaking out like to the stream.
We'll just go down then. Oh, weird.
But like you can tell, like the frame rate is better of everything. So
we'll just turn it down.
That's not the problem. I'm trying to figure out why it's like it shouldn't be in control of that part.
Well, that's weird. But we can just turn the Yeti down. It's fine. We're not going to be screaming anyway. Because the game is called Don't Scream. We understand the assignment. We're not going to scream.
Well, Vanessa, we're trying to play this game, but the game is going to try and scare us, and so it wants to calibrate our microphone.
It got super bad, yeah.
That's what.
Well, it's fucking with all the settings because we keep changing it and updating and changing it. So I think it's just trying to go to the default. Then it messed with the Yeti settings. I know what it did. It did that thing. You have to go back in and change it. That audio thing that pumps it up that you always have to change.
That is not related to this at all.
Okay.
No, what I think is happening is that it's changing the
settings.
It's actually changing. It's taking over control of which microphone is getting used, or I think the game is taking over control of the microphone before it gets to.
Well, we can report,
OBS.
We can report this as a bug for them. This is in beta basically. Restart required. Restart.
Okay, so yeah.
I wonder if restarting the Yeti after you do the game would just not do that. Like unplug the Yeti and then plug it back in. After you have the game running already.
Okay. Oh, jeez. So.
You're gonna have to restart the Yeti to fix that problem.
Well, I just tried to do that and it didn't fix it. That's what I'm saying.
Wow. Flash, come here, baby. Baby boy, come here. Come here, Flash. No, you can't have my chopsticks. You little nerd.
Aha. That's exactly what it did. So it took over control of the Yeti directly.
Okay.
And that
changed the gain.
And it maxed everything out.
Okay. Well. Hey, Flash.
All right.
Flash is grounded.
You're out.
So when you hand out candy, do you usually like dress up or do you just hang out there? You guys. This game is scary.
Okay, so, unfortunately, I don't remember what I had it set at.
Oh. Can you hear us okay just right now? Seems like we're pretty low, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't remember what I had it set at, and it overwrote the...
Well, you said earlier that you had it maxed out, so...
I didn't have it maxed out.
Ah.
It was... Okay, you're... Never mind. All right. So it should be back to where it was now. So now, if I go back in here...
Hopefully that didn't fuck it up. Is there something wrong with the 922?
It's pointing the opposite direction. Gimmick, you're gonna have to move too.
No! I'm angry forever. Did I have a controller option?
I don't know. I haven't been able to get... Okay, so...
Okay.
What if we... Okay, is that...
I think that's fine.
Is that gonna be enough?
Yeah, I think so.
But can anybody hear us on the stream? Can you hear us okay? Does it seem...
Well, we are supposed to be being quiet, so if you need to like adjust something else, like I said before, this is gonna have to be fine. Because we don't want to be louder than...
Yeah, I know, I understand. I'm just saying that...
You can turn it up a little bit if you want. I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn you. I'm just gonna turn you, that's all.
Alright, controls...
Yeah, I'm just gonna squish.
Controls are WASD.
Squishy, squish. Squishy girl.
So that's all you get.
Okay, that's fine.
Can I manage high quality? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll try.
Okay,
Okay, here we go.
control. Is there a way to see what the control is?
I just showed it.
Okay, so it is just WASD. Okay.
That's exactly what I just said. Like,
Alright, sorry, go ahead.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, I have to be quiet. We're doing it.
I think that's asking too much. Okay, so I can look around with the mouse, right?
Yeah.
Alright, and then I am actually pretty miserable with WASD. One of the many reasons I'm not good at first-person shooters. That looks like someone in a beanie. Is she like stapled, like nailed to the? What?
So loud. Yeah, she's stapled to the tree. We have to keep moving.
So what were the controls? What were the other controls? Run, zoom in, interact is R. Okay. Crouch is left control. So can I interact with her? Because I don't know. We're supposed to be walking. What's the?
I think you can only interact with things with buttons and stuff.
Okay, so I'm sure that you whispering is not going to be picked up at all.
You don't want to interact with dead bodies, I don't think. Just to learn the goal of the game is not to yell.
Well, I don't know that.
I'm telling you. Because it's all generated, it's all random.
Oh, okay. Then can you just stand in one place?
No, you have to keep walking.
Oh, I see, because the timer doesn't.
The timer stops every
Okay.
time you stop.
I got it. I see.
What is that?
It looks like a
Turbine?
like a jet engine that fell off of
Okay,
a plane.
yeah, there's probably a propeller or something.
Oh,
One
no,
of the
that's
ones
like
Dan and Phil did had that.
that's like a. It looks like a sewage pipe or something. Part of a. Some construction material of some sort. Okay. Let's see. Although, yeah, actually, with these seats look like they're out of plane, so it probably is like a plane crack. So that's probably part of the like. Oh yeah, duh. There's gigantic. What do you call it? Ass end of a plane. Is this a vending machine? Makes a terrible sound.
When you hit R, nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Was there a jump?
Just a crunch. Looks like.
1993. That was the year I graduated from high school. Okay, got it. I'm still walking. I've been walking this whole time. Oh. What happened? Oh no. Why is it dark? That's not how day works. took the.
That's why I said if you turned it up, it would screw up the calibration. You can. Oh no, that's the sound after. That sound means you died. So it must have been something before.
Well.
We can play this again another time when you're set up for it. Let me figure out how to set it up right. Otherwise, we're not doing the game service. By having it up loud enough that we can have a normal conversation.
I don't think we're speaking loudly.
I think talking takes a little bit away from the atmosphere. We can talk.
It's plenty. It's plenty sensitive.
I can't even hear half the stuff that's happening. You don't keep walking up to that body.
I saw a face earlier, but it turned out to be a tree. Is that a vending machine? Is that another vending machine? Or is it the same vending machine? The other one had a different picture. Can anything actually hurt me? Spectre. Made my skin crawl a little bit. Didn't scare you. Hang on 1 second. I will go ahead and turn us up all the way in the. Ooh, that's too much. In the to the stream because I'm pretty sure that they can't hear anything.
Well, if that's too much for you, you should just be quieter.
Well, what I'm saying is, I think it's barely hearing me and not hearing you at all. speaking.
I don't care. I just want to play the game.
Well, then what was the point of streaming it?
Well, I wanted it set up right, but I didn't
Well,
think it was going to be a mess.
You didn't give me the tools.
Well, I didn't think you'd want to talk.
You tried it.
Well, that's not going to work. Defense force.
The strings. Looked like somebody sitting there. Can I help you, sir? Seems like once you get up to it, it just glitches out. That looked like something for a second. The thing is, that got me a little bit, but my reaction isn't to scream usually. brisk walk than a escape from a bear.
Is that
It's daytime again.
back into daytime? It's just turned into a normal forest.
Is it gonna tell us something, or is it just continue?
I guess.
There we go.
More dynamic scares, expansion of game lore, optional objectives, Steam achievements, Steam trading cards, localization support, full controller support. There we go.
So I guess the thing for me on this, like those the scares work. Like
Sure.
it definitely
So-
gave me like
So that you most of the things where we even had little jumps should have been enough to trigger it if we were playing correctly. Like if we would have the LEDs all the way off, turn that all the way up, have the microphone close to us and barely talk, and then that's how it's supposed to.
no, I understand, but what I'm saying is like
Yeah.
Most of the I would say that actually most of the scares
Yeah.
they were effective. Like
Sure. You just don't scream all the time.
exactly. Like it startled me for sure. But I don't think I would have triggered it because most of my scare reaction is like internal. Like I definitely felt, kind of like that the back of my scalp like tense up and, kind of like, you know, the spine tingly shiver or whatever kind of stuff. So like they all
Sure.
I
Yeah.
reacted to the scares. I just didn't react in a way that the game would have um any
Right.
knowledge
Well,
of.
when Dan and Phil played, literally was enough. Like that's, but
Sure.
they which that I would have triggered a few times. They did a pretty good job with it, though. I mean,
No, it looks cool.
It's an interesting idea.
I'm curious what the uh I'm curious what the interact control is supposed to be though.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they don't have anything yet.
I tried interacting with some things and just nothing really happened. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't.
Maybe that's just not like finished
either.
or something.
Yeah, it could be. It is early release. They probably need more food. It's almost 1. Do you want to be done? Or do you want to take a break and come back? Oh, I just hit the table.
Yeah, I'm it doesn't matter to me.
Having a little bit of an allergic reaction
to
something in this eye. I assume it's the orange eyeshadow that probably just came off while I was trying to do it. This one's different, but it's like watering a little bit, causing problems. Just making faces throughout the whole game. Stretch my back a little bit. Oh my goodness gracious! Did I take my meds? Not yet. I take my meds. Did
Yeah, I guess we can be done. That's fine with me.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't have anything necessarily else planned. You can sing if you want, but I didn't. You said it wasn't set up, so we need to take a break to do that, which is fine. But it just depends on like how much energy you have. Or you and I could just watch something too.
All right. Well, cool. Anyway, I guess happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
And we'll see you on hopefully Saturday, if not sooner.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't think we have anything going on Saturday.
I don't think so. Saturday. Well, there's the boss battle event.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
That's in the afternoon. So.
Okay. What's that one?
But basically same thing, but public.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. The anniversary thing.
Mm-hmm. So, anyway, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you. We'll see you next time.
Yep.
Bye.